Hey everybody, welcome to week one. I hope you had a great holiday weekend. We just are coming back from Labor Day weekend, and I can't wait to start my science live instruction for those of you who are meeting with me for live classes on Tuesday. On Monday afternoons, I also hold the connect time for students who I'm working with in that way. Unfortunately, we didn't get to meet because of Labor Day weekend, but all of you, please know that you can always send me an email or give me a call in order to help you out with any problems that you're having. And speaking of problems, we had several people on the first days of school that really struggled through no fault of their own to access that scavenger hunt in my science class. So I'm going to show you a little bit about that and explain to you what the problems may be that you're having, and then talk about what happens Friday, and then we'll be done. So this is just a short little quick update for the suggested work you need to do in science this week. Notice there still really is we're not hitting the hard curriculum at this point. We're really just making sure you can navigate, get into things, gather the materials for your scavenger hunt, interact on the discussion thread and in the Padlet. So let me show you that scavenger hunt. I am going to open up, I like to use Science 1 as my demonstration course card. So let's just stick with that as my go-to. All right, when you come down into this course and you come to module, just close up some of these tabs. I don't like having them open. Takes up too much space. All right, but when you came into the start here to do the meet and greet activity, you're going to notice when you open it that it's going to have you go to a Google form. So the first activity you needed to do was introduce yourself in the discussion thread, and you do that by clicking the plus sign here at the top to then introduce yourself and say your favorite food and anything else that you feel you want to share. That's part one. Part two is the scavenger hunt. And there is a link here for Google Form. A lot of people have had issues that when they click on this, they don't have access. If that's happening to you, make sure you reach out to me. We are working behind the scenes with many districts across the state to open up their filters so that you are allowed to get into that Google form and do your work. Google is something that we use in WVS, and what's happening for some students is the home district is not viewing WVS as an inside provider. So we're seen as an outsider and they block access to our links. So we're working to get that resolved. In the meantime, first of all, if this works for you, great. Go ahead and complete the scavenger hunt. But if it doesn't, I did post an alternate way to get this activity completed. Right here is the alternate form, and this will be available to everyone. I would prefer you use the Google form if it works because it gives me information on the materials you were able to find. But if you have to do it this way, I understand. The directions are exactly the same. I do give you another opportunity to try that Google link form or that Google form link by clicking here. And at the very end, when you have gathered all of the materials on this list, you're going to click on the Padlet to add your work there. And you can see there's a couple people who have already logged in their pictures. They are awesome. Keep them coming. We're going to get this flooded with a lot of different scavenger hunt pictures. Make sure you put your name on your slide so that I know who to give credit to. If your name doesn't appear on it, I don't know who I can give the credit to. Once you've taken your photo of your scavenger hunt items, you're going to click this plus sign. This is where you're going to type your name. And then you can click on image search to upload that image from your computer and then click the publish button. I'm going to just click the publish button and mine will come blank like that. If you accidentally do that, you can edit your work by coming in here to the three dots, clicking on edit, and then once again I can go for an image search this way. Okay, so that is Padlet. I'm going to delete this one because I don't want that sitting out there. There we go. So that is the scavenger hunt and Padlet part 2 of the meet and greet activity. Going back to this suggested schedule, the next thing on your to-do list is going to be that pretest. Take your time working through the pretest. It is a pretest. It does not count towards your final grade, but it gives me idea of what kinds of skills people are already strong in, what kinds of skills I need to make sure I am focusing on, and that's the same for all of the courses you're working through that have that pretest. So those are the two things that you need to make sure you get done this week if you want to stay on track to finish at the end of the semester. Remember, it is a marathon. We're going slow and working through the coursework carefully. All right, I'll see you soon.